So for this question, I'm going to talk about social responsibility as it pertains to businesses and corporations, and it's a pretty hot topic in today's world due to the economic state and just the way things are in the world. So basically, what it is, it's an ethical theory in which individuals, and in this specific case, it would be businesses and corporations, they're accountable for fulfilling their civic duty, and the action of an individual or company must benefit the whole of society. And basically, it teaches you, or it shows that there must be a balance between profit and economic growth of your company, and the welfare of society and the environment as a whole. Um, and when you look at this issue, or not issue, but when you look at the social responsibility theory in a business lens, you're contrasted with a thing called the profit motive. And what that is a pretty simple theory that just states that the main concern of businesses is simply to maximize profits. And there's not a lot of gray area there. So it's basically you maximize profits at any cost, no matter what harm you do to society or anything like that. It's just businesses, it teaches you businesses are there for profit, and that's what you should be focused on. Um, some pros of social responsibility in businesses are, number one, better customer relations. This is pretty self-explanatory, as the more you give back to the community and the more you serve the community and the more you serve society as a whole, the more happy possible customers or active customers will be in the company, and it will improve relations with them. And it also boosts company visibility. This goes hand in hand as doing things of service and giving back to the community will get your name out there in a positive light, which is very important to do as a company. The cons for this are it takes money to implement. This is not as impactful if you were like a big corporation like Google or something, as you have money to throw around for social responsibility ventures. But if you were a small business, you might not have the money to give back to society, give back to your communities, or you might not have the employees or the time to do things of service for the community. Businesses, they're just striving to maximize their profits, and disregard society also might harm society as a whole, as such as like they might be taking your info when you do business with them and then selling them for a profit. They could be doing simple things like harming the society, like cutting down trees and displacing animals in their homes. And businesses can do a lot more than just give money back to fulfill their social responsibility. They can do things such as, like I said earlier, lend a hand in service, volunteer. If you're a corporation like Apple, like a bigger corporation, you could give back some of your products to places in need. You could host workshops for people who have your products but don't know how to use them. And something that goes hand in hand with this is the stakeholder theory, or the stakeholder theory. And this theory shows that stakeholders are not just investors of business, but it expands that pool to include basically everyone down the chain, including suppliers, customers, employees, the local community, and the shareholders. So this just expands it a lot. And the limitations with this theory is it might get in the way of profit, as you have a lot more hands to feed as a business. You're trying to make a lot more people happy, as you have many different subgroups of stakeholders to appease. And it will make it harder to focus and laser in on one group of stakeholders, and therefore make it harder to make a profit as a business.